that I woke her up in the plane and said, wake up, sunset देखिए. कौन नामाकूल sunset दिखा रहा था जाने मन आपको. हम आपसे बात करना चाह रहे थे. आपकी शक्ल देखना चाह रहे थे. But he was of my nature showing me the sunset. No, I wasn't showing you the sunset, Rekha ji. Not at all. And today God has punished me because as much as I didn't want you to see the sunset and just sit down and chat with me, look you into the eyes and tell you how much I love you, you have tied Rakhi to me. अभी इनसे पहले सुबह रामा रेड्डी साहब जो मेरे बहुत पुराने दोस्त हैं और बहुत सालों से हमको जानते हैं. यस जी, मैं साथ में बैठ के आई हैव स्ट्रेंज बेड फेलोज, यस जी एंड सुबह रामा रेड्डी जी, much beyond my age, and we used to sit down and chat for hours. And he's like Shatrughan Saab said, one of the kindest people you'll ever meet. Ever you're in trouble, God forbid, he's the person that you call, and he's always there, in all his glory, and all his outgoingness, and all his love and sharing nature, including the Shivji prayer that he taught us today. Thank you so much. That was really, really cool. I mean, yeah, it was. It sounded like we could make it into a cool rap one day, but it was really nice for praying for us. But and then Pam Auntie specifically, who's like a surrogate mother to me. I've grown up with her in this family, and I know it's too presumptuous of me to keep on saying this, but everyone who works with YesG feels like their child or someone they've loved the most. But I had the fortune of working with him in maximum number of films, if I may say so, if I'm not mistaken, over his career. And and his last film. And Pam Auntie always treated me with love, like her mother. We played our board games and extremely smart at Trivial Pursuit and all the crosswords and stuff that she does. She's amazing. But treated me like a child, when I was a nobody, and made me, and all these people here, and all of you people here, so many of you, thank you for waiting, all of you. I know I'm talking about most of you present, and I know all of you, and to give me the confidence that I can go on, that I can stand here 25 years later, perhaps receiving the biggest honor of my life. And before I leave and thank you more and be even more grateful for this honor, I just want to tell you a few episodes of my life with YesG. When I started with ESG, I started with a film called Dar, in which I was really a bad guy, and I was killing people and misbehaving completely, even without being on drugs. And that was really, really intense. And I remember ESG met me and he said, "तू जब तक lover boy play नहीं करेगा ना, तेरा कुछ नहीं होने का है." But I didn't want to be a lover boy. I didn't want to be a person in love. I'm not very good with romance, except when I'm showing sunset to Rekha. That time I'm really cool. But I really am not, and I didn't know if I could. I didn't think I'm good looking enough. I didn't think I'm a pretty boy enough to play romance in films and do the stuff. But he kept on telling me always, जब तक तू love story नहीं करेगा, तेरा career नहीं बनेगा. And when Yash Chopra tells you that, then you say, okay, there must be some sense to it. So if I don't look like a romantic hero, even if I don't act like one, I have to just go by his belief, and I did. And it genuinely did pay dividends. It really has created my career. Yash Chopra has single-handedly created my career for me to become, it's a very strange circle that I should be receiving an award which honors him by the memory of Yash Chopra, and I am who I am because of what Yash Chopra made me do and made me into. So I thank him for that. My second instance that I'd like to tell you about him is that he told me, we had some problems once making a film, and he turned around, and I must have behaved well. And he said, आउटडोर जब एक्टर्स जाते हैं ना, तो उनका जब वहाँ पर बिहेवियर देखा जाता है, तब मालूम पड़ता है कितने अच्छे होते हैं. ये मुंबई में मालूम नहीं पड़ता है यार. I'm not speaking like him because people think I'm making fun of him. I would do it out of love and say like how YesG told me. पता नहीं चलता यार कि कितना आउटडोर में मालूम पड़ता है, और आउटडोर में तू बड़ा शरीफ है यार, हर तरह से. So I said, thank you. And then I said, YesG, but really, why do you say that? And I thought he'll give me some spiel. He said, तो बॉम्बे में तो बहुत ज़्यादा लेट आता है, आउटडोर पे तो टाइम पे तो आ जाता है at least. And the third was when I was in Kashmir, like I said, I had never, my father was, his mother was Kashmiri. And he always said that if there is one place in the world that you don't go and see without me, it should be Kashmir. And so I didn't go ever. I remember the Chief Minister Saab, the ex-Chief Minister Saab met me, and he also invited me. I said, मैं नहीं आऊँगा, मेरे पिता ने कहा था, मेरे बाप ने कहा था कि वहाँ पे सिर्फ मेरे साथ जाना वरना मत जाना. And I didn't go till yes she decided to make Jab Tak Hai Jaan there. And I went, so like I said in the documentary, for me it was going back and going and visiting Kashmir, the most beautiful place in the world that my father said, and I went with my father and my family. So I thank him for that. And I do remember I was giving my last shot, मैं आखिरी shot दे रहा था jeep के ऊपर, and yes she did come to me and say, तू जा यार, तू ऐश कर, तेरा last shot हो गया, हमारा भी अभी last shot ही होगा. And like he said in the interview we did 3 weeks before he passed away, that he didn't want to make any more films. But I think somewhere deep down inside, there was one more film I could have done with Mr. Yash Chopra. Actually, there was one more film each one of us could have watched of Mr. Yash Chopra. Actually, there was not just one more film. We could keep on watching one more and one more and one more and one more and do one more and do one more and act in one more and just be a part of one more film of Mr. Yash Chopra. But only the good die young. Allah does take away from you things that are the dearest and the most special. And so did he take away perhaps one of the most creative human beings, one of the simplest, one of the basic, do-gooder, kind-hearted soul I've met in my life. In the last couple of years, I was working with some directors, and you have your conversation with the young people, and I was talking to them. And while talking to them, half an hour I discussed the film we are doing, and 1.5 hour, even till day before yesterday, I think I was with Mr. Anand Rai, the next 1.5 hour, all I discuss is how Mr. Yash Chopra made you feel on the sets, how Mr. Yash Chopra directed you on the set, how Mr. Yash Chopra, more than direction, and made you feel loved you on the set, how Mr. Yash Chopra served you paranthas on the set. So I'm going to miss him. This is an extremely emotional moment, and even though I feel it from the inside, I don't want to externalize it, because this has been a long evening. For me, one of the most important evenings of my life, to be honest, because like I said to begin with, this set of people who are here talking such wonderful, nice things about me, showing me a documentary where I seem to have achieved a lot. None of this is possible if it wasn't for all the beauty and the love and the kindness and gentleness and even now the enthusiasm everybody gives me whenever I meet them. I'm not well-mannered. I've just been well brought up by the Indian film industry. So thank you, all of you belonging to the Indian film industry, for bringing me up so well. And yes, I do agree with Shatru Sahab when he said that His Excellency did mention about that I stand for the culture and I stand for what an Indian should be, and that's a very nice thing to say, sir. So thank you very much for being so kind to me and saying that for each actor and each actress and all of us working hard to make things go better and become as beautiful as the memory of Mr. Yash Chopra is. So thank you everyone present here for honoring me with this. Thanks a lot. God bless you all. Thank you.
So thank you to all of you. Please have dinner. Please join us.
Ready, sir? Tell me also when to stop.
What's the